Hey everyone, it's Rich. Now usually I'd film a post out of cinema reaction of my thoughts on a movie, but this time I've decided to put my thoughts together to help you decide if you need to see Mission Impossible: The Final Reckoning on the big screen. Gonna save you some time? Yes, you do. You need to see it on the biggest screen you can. However, I do have some feedback. Is this the finale the series deserves? Is it the best Mission Impossible ever? No and no. But what you would see is a fantastically made movie with love and passion for the property. The movie starts 2 months after Dead Reckoning. The entity, the AI that's in the movie, has really started affecting the wider world, messing with governments and creating fake news and propaganda to increase tensions internationally. It's up to Ethan and his team to save the world from the brink of extinction. Straight to it, if anyone knows me, Tom Cruise is a real hero of mine. He's the greatest movie star ever in my opinion. So going into this film, I was hoping it'd be the perfect movie to cap off his journey as Ethan Hunt before exploring other properties. However, it didn't feel like the last one at all. Yes, they did an endgame and they tried to put all of the many Easter eggs and callbacks from previous installments as possible into it to tie it all in. Quite similar to what they did with the Craig era of Bond. Retroactively putting pieces together, it was their plan all along, etc, but it is what it is. I am surprised though we didn't get a scene with some slow motion and doves to call back John Woo's MI2. The movie is massive and you really feel the scope. It was refreshing to see some real sets, massive sound stages, than the usual volume and green screens that we've been used to the last few years on TV and at the cinema. Tom Cruise and Christopher McQuarrie, really made it for the big screen. You felt the real-world implications of what would happen if a rogue AI suddenly started taking over defence systems and the government's trying to get ahead of it before it essentially turns into Skynet. And we know what happens there. So, the good. Hey, it's going to be Tom Cruise. He's amazing, as always. You get to see some real moments of emotion and fear with some unbelievable stunts. I mean, I can't believe he's 63 years old. Honestly, he is unbelievable. There's no one like him, and there's no one else going to be ever like him. It's just unbelievable. The stunts... This wouldn't be an MI movie if it didn't have some amazing stunts. This one didn't disappoint. The wing walk and submarine moments were some absolutely nail-biting moments I didn't think I'd ever see at the cinema. Okay, the bad. I'm going to sound like I'm bitching here, but I'm not. I'm just being dead honest. The bad. Gabriel, the villain. Nothing wrong with his performance, but the way they dealt with him in the movie. He was built previously as the man who destroyed Ethan Hunt's life and set him on a course to join the IMF by framing him for the murder of someone Ethan cared about. Was this addressed? Nope. They could have cut out a few meeting room scenes to have this showdown. They really missed a trick there. Entity. In the previous movie, it showed his power by affecting the mission, being Benji on the radio, advising Ethan wrong, affecting all digital devices, for example. But you didn't see anything like that at all on this one. You saw a montage as what it's done the last few months, but nothing else within the story. It was just in the background shutting down systems. So it was supposed to be the big bad. That obviously, the long-term effects of that would be shown. But the initial parts throughout the movie, there was no presence of it at all. Okay, the length. It's almost 3 hours long. It's too bloody long. They needed to cut out a few exposition scenes, to be honest with you. There was a thing that they did in the last one, which was where there was a big meeting room and a number of characters basically took turns to do a big exposition dump, and they did that on a number of occasions here. Now, if they needed to do that, maybe make your plot a bit simpler to follow. I followed it, of course, but you don't need to have those very unnatural meeting room scenes, I think, because it really affects the pace of the story, and I think it felt a bit flat between some of the big set pieces. So, overall, you might be thinking, Rich, Call yourself a Tom Cruise fan? You should bloody love it. Well, I did, but I didn't adore it. I think they did a great job overall, but Fallout for me was the best in the series. This is a great follow-up to Dead Reckoning, but I think they could have learned a lot of the lessons from that movie, then plug more into the story. I'll miss the series if it is the last one, but look forward to see what Tom Cruise does next. Out of 5 stars, I give it 4. Not perfect, but a lot better than most movies out recently. If you enjoyed this video, please tell me underneath and let me know what you'd like me to cover in the future. Thanks very much, take care, and see you soon.